Danica Patrick on the pole for the Daytona 500. Does that mean I changed my opinion of her in a vlog I made earlier? Saying basically if GoDaddy money goes away, she'll go away? No, it does not. Winning the pole for the Daytona 500 is 100% car. You gotta figure, Stewart-Haas Racing. Tony Stewart definitely safe on a provisional. Because with Keselowski winning the championship last year, he would get the first provisional. Stewart would have, from last year's points, Stewart would be first in line for a champ's provisional. I don't believe either one of them is going to need a provisional. Now, Brad could. His speed's not that good, but that's neither here nor there. But Daytona 500 pole qualifying, and most of the drivers will tell you, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon will tell you, they've all been on the pole for the Daytona 500 during the restrictor plate era. It's the car. It's the car. Now, you got to figure Stewart-Haas Racing, they get their motors from Hendrick. They take the 3 motors they're going to use. This is the one race a year where an engine change is allowed after the 125-mile qualifying races. You practice and qualify with the motor that's in the car when you arrive at Daytona. One engine rule. But since that would be 625 miles of racing plus practice and qualifying, they let you change motors after the they're 150-mile races. They were 125-mile races forever. NASCAR seemed fit to change it to 150 from 125. But no, she's not a driver. Reagan Smith, at the end of last year when he jumped in a junior motorsports car and basically showed him how it was done at Homestead, proved it. Also proved Cole Witt. I don't know why they keep him around, to be honest with you. Although I understand that team may not be full-time this year. But there's drivers out there. Danica Patrick, I say in 3 years, if GoDaddy money goes away, Danica Patrick's gone. And what happens next year? Harvick moving over with sponsorship to Stewart. Does Stewart go to a 4-car team? Or does Ryan Newman look elsewhere? And I'll tell you this, it won't be Richard Childress Racing unless it's for a seat filler if Jeff Burton retires. But getting back, Danica Patrick did okay in Indy cars, won a race, but led some laps and had a good top 5 finish in Indy, but it is so totally different. How many drivers have tried to make the transition from Indy cars and went back? Dario Franchitti comes to mind. Nothing in stock cars. And Sam Hornish, he's won a nationwide race or 2 by now, but he's really not showed too much in stock cars. But Danica Patrick, you know, I hope I'm wrong, because it would be good for the sport if she could win a race. But I don't see it happening. It's just been my take. Agree, disagree, comment, like, dislike. I don't care if you dislike. If you dislike, tell me why in the comments. I'm not going to get on you. I might counterpoint you in the comments, but other than that, it don't bother me.